Indy meets Disney, and we are here at the Epcot today.
Yep, so we are planning on going in and enjoying all of the food and wine festivities. We've been here once before, back in July, when some of the food booths opened, and now we're looking forward to trying some of the ones that just opened as part of the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, lots of great ones that we're looking at trying today. Several have opened, and probably won't get to all of them today, but that just leaves more for us to try later.
That's right.
We love to eat, we love to snack, so let's go in and see what we can find, sink our teeth into, and we're going to bring you along for the journey and try it out. So let's go, get going.
Come along with us. The Alps is located right outside of the Germany Pavilion, and we're going to be trying one of the warm raclette Swiss cheeses. So there's the prices. So with ham it's $5.50, without a ham it's $4.50. You can check out some of the other things they have to offer here at the Alps. In the Alps, we got the warm raclette Swiss cheese, so it's served with that baguette on the side, ham, the cornichon pickles, and then baby potatoes. And then they literally sliced the cheese right off the block, right in front of us, so we'll give this a try. Hey, your thoughts on the Alps raclette Swiss cheese?
So the Alps, I love that. Always a perfect tip for me. I love the cheese. It's got a unique, potent taste to it. Kind of like a Swiss cheese almost. I don't think it is Swiss cheese.
It is Swiss cheese.
It is Swiss cheese.
It is Swiss cheese.
Well, there you go.
It tastes like Swiss cheese, yep.
But it's good. I really enjoy that. I'm a big Swiss cheese fan, so that's probably why I like it a lot. But the potatoes are okay. The pickles, I can do without the pickles. The ham, I definitely pay the extra $1 to get the ham when you get it. If you're a ham fan, I think it's worth that extra $1. What do you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed all of it. The only things that I didn't enjoy was the baguette. I saw him constructing a little baguette sandwich with his, and I was like, oh, I'll try that. And that made the baguette better, but by itself, there's nothing exciting about the baguette. So, but the cheese is delicious. Highly recommend it. And I agree, get the ham for sure. That makes it yummy. So our next stop's going to be at India. So here, India is located kind of between the refreshment outpost and China. So they've got several really yummy things on their menu. I believe that we're going to try that warm Indian bread. So it's got 3 different dips that go with it: pickled garlic, mango salsa, and coriander pesto dips. They also have other really yummy things too that I'd love to come back and try. That korma chicken and that curry sounds so good. The mango lassi does too. And here's some other things they have available here in India.
Alright, and the second item we picked up from the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival to try is the warm Indian bread, and it's kind of a bread service. Comes with 3 sauces to try. So we have a pickled garlic, a mango salsa, and then a coriander pesto. So these look great. We're going to try this out and let you know how it is. Alright, so we stopped at the Indian booth and tried that Indian bread service. What do you think?
I really enjoyed it. So the Indian bread was delicious. It was nice and soft. Tasted just like a traditional naan, but you definitely needed the dips to be able to dip it into. My least favorite dip, we'll start with that one, was the garlic. It was just like pickled garlic, and it was so hot and spicy. It was the first one we tried, and I think it killed some of my taste buds because it was really spicy. So I don't know if there was anything in it beyond garlic, but it was hot. The other one that I really enjoyed was the mango dip. That was delicious. And my favorite was the pesto basil, or coriander pesto. It was so good. That was definitely my favorite. It was a home run in my book. Tasted nice and fresh. Coriander is kind of like a sibling of cilantro, and I love anything cilantro. It tastes nice and fresh. So yeah, strong home run in my book for that one. What about you?
So I had the opposite opinion she does. I was not a fan of any of them. That was not an item I would get again. The garlic I thought was way too overpowering. I did not like the taste it left in my mouth. I thought the mango salsa just wasn't the right consistency for me. I thought it could have been sweeter than it was. And then the coriander pesto,
yep.
Just wasn't there for me. I didn't like that. So that's definitely not a dish I would get again. Sorry, Sana is the bread service for me.
True.
That just wasn't it. So.
Yeah, more for me though. So more for me. Brazil. They've got some great things on their menu. What we're gonna try is that crispy pork belly for $6.25. It's served with black beans, tomato, and onions. And then we're definitely gonna try that Brazilian cheese bread for $4.75. Got some other great things on our menu though. So from Brazil, we went ahead and got that crispy pork belly like we'd mentioned. So it's served with black beans in the bottom and almost like a salsa on the top with tomatoes and onions. Looks like some peppers in there as well to make it nice and fresh. And then right next to that is some Brazilian cheese bread that they call pão de queijo. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but they both look really great.
All right, so we're going to dig in and try out this pork belly with the black beans from Brazil. So let's try it out.
Dig in. So this is definitely a knife and fork kind of pork belly. It's not tender enough to be able to cut with your fork, at least the one we got is not. So I find the pork belly to be a little dry. I don't love the pork belly. The beans, on the other hand, I really like the beans. Yeah. So like kind of almost like refried black beans, and it's got a really fresh salsa on it. Really, really like that part. I don't really care for the pork belly, but the combination of the pork belly, when I don't think it's kind of dry, but with those really moist beans, it makes for a good flavor combination. But I don't love the pork belly by itself at all. What about you?
I'm completely opposite, which makes up for the non-bread that we had. So the pork belly, it's fried pork belly, so the outside is hard and crispy, but the inside is really juicy, and that crispiness keeps it that way. So that's why it was crispy, so that it would stay juicy on the inside, and you really get that juiciness, and it's nice because it doesn't dry it out, and I like that. So I really like the pork belly in that regards. The beans are great as well. They're flavored really nice. Black beans, so they're mushed up just a little bit, but there's still some firmness of the bean in there, so some solid consistency. But there's a really nice flavoring in there as well, and then it has that pico de gallo with there well, that gives it a nice flavoring as well. So I really like this dish. I would definitely get this dish again from Brazil. Yeah, I would get it for the black beans part. I would eat the black beans of yours, and you can eat the pork belly. Deal? Deal.
Okay, should we go ahead and try the Brazilian cheese bread too?
Sure.
Okay. So this looks delicious. Just you can tell like this cheesiness of it already just from looking at it. Oh, should be that's a good idea. Is it gonna like?
Seems pretty cheesy. Oh. Seems pretty.
I can barely even pull mine apart. It's so cheesy. It's pretty exciting. Nice.
Yeah, it's literally cheese in the middle.
It's very good.
It's really good.
I would say it is a little bit greasy, but it's not overly greasy. Like I can feel it on my fingers, but I don't taste like the greasiness in eating it.
Yeah, I don't either. It tastes just like a mott stick inside of bread, without the crispy breading on a mott stick, but just that cheese in the middle of a bread stick inside of bread.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of crispy on the outside and just super duper cheesy on the inside. But I love this. I almost wish that it had some kind of a sauce to dip it in.
That would be great.
Like a Brazilian sauce. I've never really had Brazilian cheese bread before, so I don't know if there's a Brazilian cheese sauce that you could dip it in or some kind of a sauce. So, yeah.
Yeah.
This is really good. I like this a lot. So.
In my opinion, 2 great dishes from Brazil. I would recommend both these dishes that you get them.
And I would recommend 1.5 these dishes. So.
All right, so we finished up snacking around the Food and Wine Festival today. So what did you think of what we had?
We had some really great things today. My favorites that stick out would be the Brazilian cheese bread, and then also the bread from India. So apparently I'm a bread girl today. I like my carbs, but I really enjoyed all the dips that went along with that Indian bread service. And yeah, it was wonderful. We had a lot of cheese actually. We had the Swiss cheese from the Alps too. What did you think?
Yeah, I think we had some great stuff. The cheese bread was awesome. I love that pork belly. That was great too. Indian bread was a miss for me. I know you liked it. It was a miss for me. Alps cheese, always great. I love that every time we have that. But all in all, I think we had some great snacks. I look forward to coming back. There's several more booths we haven't got a chance to try yet, so I look forward to coming back and trying those in the future.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for watching this rendition of the Food and Wine Festival 2021 coming to you from Epcot, and we look forward to bringing you some more food here soon. So thank you so much. Like this channel, subscribe to our channel, and until next time, we will see you real soon.
Bye guys.